What's up, everybody? We're back with another podcast episode, but today we're going to tap in with Dr. Brannick Riggs and talk through E-Omega Plus, fatty acids, all of that good stuff. Let's go. All right, we're back again with Dr. Brannick Riggs. Thank you for making time for us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me back. This is awesome.
We are very excited because we're going to be talking about a brand new product that just launched not too long ago, about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
E-Omega Plus.
E-Omega Plus.
But before that, can you just give us a breakdown of who you are and what your role is?
Sure. So, Dr. Brannick Riggs, I'm an integrative family practitioner. I am Vice President of Essential Oil Education here at doTERRA, and I chair the scientific and medical education committees that we have around the world, which is a group of physicians and scientists that work closely with the company and are able to speak for us when we're not there.
So you know everything and anything about the products.
I know some stuff about the products.
See, very humble. All right, let's dive into this.
Our expert today. We want to hear, thanks so much. I'm actually dying to learn about this because I don't know too much about E-Omegas in general. This is brand new to me. I'm sorry I'm not taking them. I haven't thus far in my life. I know.
It's time.
So all the people listening or watching that really aren't into the E-Omega world, can you educate us? Tell us what the health benefits are with this new product.
So when we look at the reason for the product, let me give you some kind of sobering statistics. 95% of all Americans aren't getting the appropriate amount of omega-3s in their diet, which is where we used to get them from. As a matter of fact, when you look at the omega-3 to omega-6 ratio, which should be 1-to-1, we want that ratio. The ratio is 1 to 16. We get 1 omega-3 for every 16 omega-6s that we consume in our diet today, and that causes significant issues for us.
Interesting. Yeah, I feel like you've got a question.
Just to follow up. So omega-6, that's bad.
Omega-6 aren't necessarily bad. We know that omega-6s help us in some ways. It's just that the omega-6s and omega-3 should be balanced in our consumption, and they aren't. We get far more omega-6s from processed foods, from carbohydrate-rich foods, than we do from really good natural foods, nuts, cold water fish, etc., where our omega-3s come from. When you look at this standard American diet, we just don't have enough of those things in the diet, and we have plenty of processed foods in the diet, which is where omega-6s come from.
Okay.
Yeah.
I appreciate Paige being super honest and genuine.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that now too.
Yeah, please. This is like confession time.
Okay, yeah,
this is great.
Come on. We got to talk real. What are omegas good for?
Yeah. So omegas are so extremely helpful in a number of ways. Omega-3s help us have a healthy blood pressure. Omega-3s help us have a healthy heart rate, which is good. They help us in our cholesterol biosynthesis. They help us in maintaining, really, when it comes down to kind of clean pipes of our arteries and veins. When you think about any fluid-filled pipes where you have things running through it, the cleaner you can keep those pipes, the better things are able to run without turbulence and causing problems. When we don't have a healthy cholesterol level, when we don't have appropriate amount of omega-3s that we're consuming, we start to get buildup of problems within those pipes, and that buildup causes issues for us.
Should I be taking this? That's what I just heard from you.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
This is an everyday supplement. This is something that everybody should be having. Unless you live in places like Finland, Norway, Japan, South Korea, Alaska, those places typically consume a large amount of omega-3s. But other places like Brazil, the United States, Southern and Central Europe, China, we do very poorly at consuming enough omega-3s in our diet, and that's where you see cardiovascular risk go up the highest. As a matter of fact, when you look at Japan, northern Japan has the highest number of centurions, those that live to be 100 or more, in northern Japan, likely due to the amount of omega-3s that they consume every single day.
I feel like I just got a free doctor visit. I will take them. I promise.
That's good.
Tell us your thoughts on or why we included Wild Orange. And also, I'm really intrigued about this.
Yeah. So this is really cool. I get pretty excited about this because it is one of the differentiators of our omega-3s, right? And people go, well, that's kind of nice. It's just because you're an essential oil company that you included Wild Orange. That's not true. We have Wild Orange in there because limonene. And limonene does a couple of things for us. Number one, and I'll go through these and then I'll explain them in just a second. But it's an HMG-CoA reductase enzyme inhibitor, and it also is an AMPK activator. And I know everybody's out there going, great, that's wonderful, right?
Activate.
But the deal is that when we inhibit HMG-CoA reductase, what we're doing is we're inhibiting the rate-limiting step in cholesterol formation, creating cholesterol. So if I inhibit the formation of cholesterol, I then don't get these naturally elevated cholesterol levels because I'm inhibiting the enzyme that helps create the cholesterol. Yeah. Number two, the AMPK activator. AMPK activator, it stimulates energy production. The way it does that is it grabs glucose from the bloodstream and puts it into the cells, and the cells turn it into energy. So what happens when glucose leaves the bloodstream? We don't create as much insulin. And if we don't create as much insulin, then we don't have as many health problems, right? So it's nice to have that glucose go where it's supposed to go and not just circulate through the bloodstream. And so when you think of the AMPK activators, think of other things. So we've got limonene, right? We have exercise. That is a great AMPK activator. And there's another thing. We may have heard about this before. Have you ever heard of berberine before?
No.
Berberine's in our MetaPower Assist.
Oh, that's right.
And we use it as an AMPK activator to help us maintain healthy blood sugar levels. So adding limonene to our omega-3 fatty acids help us with maintaining a healthy cholesterol and help us with maintaining a healthy blood sugar, which is fantastic, right? Metabolic health all around with adding limonene to our omega-3s.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about that.
That is awesome. I honestly had no idea.
Yeah.
Great question. Great
You
question.
explained that really well too. I feel
Oh,
like
thank
I was
you.
able
Okay.
to understand it. Yeah.
Good, because we sometimes throw around big words and then it's like, oh yeah, you get it. But sometimes we just don't. There's times where I'm like, can somebody explain that to me? Because I don't know what that is.
Yeah, nope, that's
And
me.
then
Okay, so we've had omegas as part of our LLV,
yes, we have.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Is this E Omega Plus replacing those omegas that we had?
It can,
Okay.
and I would say it depends on what you're looking for. Now, I love these because the amount of fatty acids in it are higher than our XE omegas. Now, our XE omegas, if you're looking for the benefits of the carotenoids, because we have a carotenoid blend in there, lycopene, lutein, astaxanthin, zeaxanthin, that's in our XE omegas. So you could use that if that's what you're looking for, those benefits. If you're not, if you're looking for the benefits of a higher amount of omega-3 fatty acids with the limonene, this is your go-to. So for me, I've switched over to this. Okay. And then on occasion, like if I'm going to be out in the sun for a long period of time, if I'm working on studying for testing or something like that, then I add in my XE omegas to get those benefits of not only the omega-3s, but the carotenoids as well.
Oh.
So, but it's not replacing.
Okay.
You can have either or.
Well, before we end, I
Yep.
want to do the whole let's all pop one in our mouth.
Yeah.
Should we do it?
Yeah.
Are you up for it?
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
So,
Let's all do it.
everybody,
Are we
we're gonna-
cheers?
we're gonna
What's
yeah.
happening here?
Okay. So we heard about this from
Yes.
some of our wellness advocates. They're biting into these like they're gummies,
Uh-huh.
and they're saying that it tastes amazing. Have you tasted this?
We have.
Okay, I've
do it.
never done
Let's
this.
do it.
All
I'm
right.
scared though.
I'm just joking. I haven't.
Okay, so first of all,
A jawbreaker?
no fish taste.
No, zero.
I got none through
And
that.
it also like strangely evaporates into your mouth. Like I can't even. Feel.
Oh, gosh. Hello?
Wow.
Hello, hello.
Wow.
There's a little lemon.
And then you don't have to swallow that. Did you swallow it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm chewing it. It's like gum. But he's having trouble eating, which is
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
But
It's
but you know
the
what? The other it's like the fat of an avocado on your tongue,
Kind of.
right?
There's like a
Or-
slipperiness and then it disappears.
Or a really nice olive oil,
Mhm.
right? It's great. I don't mind that at all.
Not bad.
Yeah,
No.
great.
So the beauty of that then is you can actually take this if your kids have trouble swallowing this size of capsule, You can take it and put it in a smoothie, pop it and put it in a smoothie, or put it over some food that they might consume. And I don't think they'll mind that at all.
Yeah, because it just tastes like orange to me.
That's pretty delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
Well, thanks for doing that.
Yeah, that was great.
And thanks for
was fun.
educating us.
Yep.
I feel like I've needed this. I learned a lot today. So thank you so much for your time.
You betcha. Thanks for coming by.
All right, family, that does it for our episode with E Omega Plus.
Yeah.
Dr. Brannick Riggs was dropping some game, dropping some knowledge.
He's the best. He's the best to talk to.
He is, but make sure you be the best by smashing that subscribe button below.
Yes.
If you have any questions or comments, just throw those down below.
Yeah, and we want to hear your review. Are you taking the new E Omega Plus? And tell us what you think.
You better be.
Okay, see you next time.
We out.
These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.